Alright, what's going on, Papa here once again, and I wanted to make a real quick video about Admiral Valerius. Some of you out there might think that he's related to the Valerian family, but that, in fact, is maybe false. I'm not sure. But the reason I made this video is because I haven't seen one like this before, and I wanted to kind of walk you through some of the mechanics. Now, as you may have already noticed, this guy does the same things, same two attacks over and over. But every 1/3 life, once you take 1/3 of his life away, he'll go into an invulnerable phase where you basically have to dodge a lot of stuff. So initially, he'll put little orange circles on the ground, and in a few seconds, those areas will be covered in meteors. And in between those orange circle attacks, what he does is a blue circle attack where same thing, you have a couple seconds to move out of the way, and then an anchor drops and does damage. I have yet to be hit by those, so I'm not sure how much damage it actually does. Going back to the invulnerable phase real quick, it's sort of like a stationary sanctum boss, watery damage, and then the waves you kind of have to dodge. It's pretty fun. Luckily, as you can tell, I'm not really dodging them because my block chance is off the charts. Heck yeah. But a few times I do get hit, you can kind of see that it doesn't do too much damage. On the third phase of the attack, he'll stop doing blue anchor attacks because there's just too much stuff going on. So that's kind of the nice thing. I assume that the anchor one does a lot more damage than all the other attacks he does. For the ones where he just kind of rapiers you in the face, I just stood still because it did very little damage when he did hit me. Again, I hope that you have at least some sort of defense, because if you're just full glass cannon, this might be a rough time. I don't know if you can respawn and try over and over. Basically what happens is, if one of your ships get commandeered, it will let you know in the message center. And so what you have to do is go to your King's March, and then what you do is you choose to rescue the ship, and a portal will appear. And once you go into the portal, as you will see here in a second, after I get my loot, I'm going back up to go back to my King's March, and that's where I came from. The cool thing is that not only do you get massive amounts of loots, I'm just kidding, you get massive amount of coins, which is super cool, and some runes from this fight, but also your ship is still intact, which is the neat part. So you essentially get 2 loots for the price of 1. But yeah, as you can see here, now I am still waiting 10 or so minutes for it to actually come back. Who knows, maybe later down the road the same ship might get commandeered twice, 3 times. We'll have to see, but I wanted to show you this boss fight, and so here it is. There it is. Side note, just a little tip, as you can see, this is my disenchanting area. I loaded this bad boy up before going to bed, and as you can see, I kind of have different items here and there, but what I've been doing, and this is not the most efficient, and later on we'll be able to disenchant uniques, but what I've been doing is basically the items I identify, which is primarily just jewelry, I just keep it in my big stash, and then tomorrow morning when I wake up, I have, items ready to go. I don't have to run maps like a madman to then, scramble for items to disenchant. So if you yourself found something interesting or useful to share, especially when it comes to, well, any of the ports minigame, King's March minigame, island, port, whatever you call this area, let me know in the comments below. Help! Please! I'm stuck. Someone. Anyone. Please. I can't get out of here. I've been here for 35 days. Just can't move. I'm starting to grow roots. That's how bad it's gotten. Help. Please.